Happy Father's Day to the dads out there. I just wanted to come do a quick live. Because I missed you guys. Hi, Rave. Hi, CashApp. And there's Rave on, oh, hey, on Twitch as well. Thank you so much. Close to first comment, but Raven got it in before me. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Hello, Joanne from Canada. How are you? Yo, betcha. Hi, Jess. Yes, happy Father's Day. Hi, J Babies. 328. That's so funny. 328. That's my son's birthday, March 28th. How's everybody doing? It's not a marathon. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Right. He can't be slacking here, right? So I put in there that I'm going to do a free 1-card pull for dads, and moms. If you're a dad, I'm a dad. I have sole custody, and my boys don't know their dad. So if there's some moms out there that does double duty for dad, you just let me know, and I'll give you a card too. Oh, oops, wrong account. It's Mary W. Hey, Mayor. That's funny. That is so funny. So what have you guys done? Tell me what you're doing. What have you done for Father's Day? Did you see your dads? Did you celebrate because you're a dad? Tell me all about it. My dads, both of my father and my daddy, as I call him, have passed from this world on to the next. And of course I said happy Father's Day to them. Happy birthday. Happy Father's Day to them. Yeah, so I mean, I'm sure they've heard me, and my desk is such a mess, and as you can see, there's stuff right there. And it's kind of driving me insane. It's driving me a little bonkers. But here, I can move this stuff over here. Tax stuff. I haven't finished my taxes yet. And then I could just put this up because this is my Simeon thing. I showed you guys already, but I think I'm going to put that over here because I have Simeon right here next to me now. I'll put his little paw. So the crazy thing is that I went and used one of my YouTube videos, and I pressed play. I don't know why I pressed play. I know probably why, but because Simeon was saying hi. But the weird part is where I was in the video, all of a sudden it said, I copied and said, I went, meow. Did you guys just hear Simeon? He's saying hi. And I was like, oh, my boy, he's making his presence known today. So I thought that was super cute. Yes, indeedy. So, yeah, okay, let's see. Hi, Carmen. I told a couple people really quick. I told Carmen and Rave and Jess that I was going live fast. Carmen just happened to message me, and I'm like, I'm about to go live. Yes, double duty, girl. Got you. Yes, happy Dad's Day. What? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Was it like a work accident or something? My uncle was actually in an explosion that he started. It was his arson that he created. You and your dad have the same smirk. Mary, you and your dad have the same smirk. Is that right? Wait, how do you know that? Taking it easy today and decided not to go to a local Ren fair. Oh, I love the Ren fairs. That's better. Hi, Ayushi. Ayushi, how you doing? How you doing? I'm great. I'm great. I love that when she says that. I'm great. I don't know how long we'll be. Oh, the wrong Mary, maybe. Could be. Could be. Mary W has been on here before. Yeah. Oh, right. Different Mary. Yes. Yes. Right. Yes. Having a nice day today. I went and saw an ex-boyfriend. Is that weird? No. Because my son wanted to go see him because he's basically the closest thing to a dad that he had. And so he wanted to go see him. So I thought that was awesome. So we went and saw him, and his son's mom was there. So he had two ex-girlfriends. He had two ex-girlfriends there for Father's Day. I thought it was cute and nice, right? That's exactly how I pronounce it, Cindy. Ha. That's funny. I love it. Every time I hear you say it, that's how I hear it in my head. So I always try and say it that way. So funny. So Carmen, did you spend it with your dad? I'm sorry, I'm tired, you guys. I'm not jealous or anything for my friends that get to spend time with their dad. I just hope you guys acknowledge how awesome it is to still have your dad. Even if it's a bad day or whatever. Stop! Oh my gosh. I'm about to text Jansen. He's probably just doing it to be a brat. Literally going to right there. Please stop banging. I'm live. It says hanging. That's funny. Please stop banging. I'm live. So I have to back up a little because these are the weird contacts that I have in, and I can see with distance with this eye and close with this eye, but it's not like real close. Like I can't be close because it has to like help my distance a little bit too. So it's like this mid-range. That's good. No, you didn't see him today? Oh, you went out with a friend. You saw Dad Friday, and you told him what I said. That's good. Thank you. How's he doing? How's your dad doing? I'm just going to look and see what decks I want to use. I was feeling Thoth earlier, you guys. I haven't used Thoth in a long time. I don't know if I want to. Thoth is like, yes! Hi, Haley. How are you, honey? Look at how beautiful you look in that picture. Oh my gosh, how much more time do you have? Hi, Ray. Hardhead. That's so funny. What deck do I want to use, guys? I know, Eric. It's kind of weird and creepy, to be honest. It's a harsh deck. Let's see. We'll see. Let's see. No, Shiva. Okay. Aleister Crowley. Eight weeks left. Woo! That's exciting. I don't know. Maybe you'll have the baby on my daughter's birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, most ain't ready for Thoth. Holy shiz nizzle. Dang it. Donated. I meant donated. I caught 3 more huge fish, number 65 pounds, 66 pounds, and 67 pounds. That's cray. What day is that? It is, let's see, it is the 7th of August, and it will be a Monday. Can't remember what that thing is. Sure, yes you can. I just need to see if your mom. Okay. Hi, Sebastian. Sebastian, I can't remember. Are you a dad? You're not a dad, right? I can't remember. I don't think you are, but I just want to ask. And I was missing you guys because I didn't do a Tarot Tuesday, and I didn't do it on Friday or Thursday or Friday. Can't remember what happened on Thursday. Friday, I was literally drained. Saturday, I was drained. And today I have energy and I'm all perked up, and I'm not like perked up, like with drugs. That's not what I mean. Just so we're clear. I meant I'm perked up and happy without any caffeine, mind you. So no energy drinks either. Okay. Hi, Laura. How are you? I just love your hair. I just absolutely love your hair. Yes, babe. Yes, babe.
I'm hungry.
Chat, I'm live.
I'm hungry.
So why didn't your brother go and get you food? Sorry, Jack. Do you want me to? I will.
Yeah.
I told him already. What is... Okay, babe.
I'll go with him.
Well, tell him that then.
Yeah, that.
I just heard my kitten. I don't know where she's at, but it sounded... She sounded far away, though. That was weird. Okay, I'm just writing down donations because I have a bunch. Okay, so just had a donation from Tarot Tuesday. We're going to roll it over today. I made sure to ask if she wanted to do it today. And she does. So we're gonna do it Dad's Day surprise tarot. I made my little thumbnail. Did you guys see it? I quick made it. I was gonna start at 8:30, and then I was working on the thing so I could make my live this where we're at right now. And I was trying to find a thumbnail and I couldn't find a thumbnail I really wanted. So I'm like, okay, let me just make a quick one. 1 hour later, just kidding, not really an hour, but close to it. Half an hour later, because I couldn't figure out how to use that stupid Canva. So, all right, so we have Jess. Jess is first, and then Rave should be next. I'm just checking all the places, friends. Okay. Oh, that's what I needed to do. See, I don't know why it does that. It says 8:37 p.m. for you. So it has to be 9:37 for me. I don't know why it's doing that. It's so weird that it's doing that. I don't understand. Okay, so yes. 9:46 is Haley. Okay. All right. I smell something hot. Hang on. Making sure it's not plastic. Making sure it's none of my electronics. It's freaking me out a little bit. I have a really good nose, and so I can smell a burning smell.
Oh.
Jet, do you have anything on the stove?
No.
You're positive. Okay, it's freaking me out. I gotta go check. Hang on. Is there anything burning up there? Oh, sorry, Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Here, under my feet. Pumpkin. Come here, Violet. I can't find anything. It's freaking me out, guys. Hi.
Violet.
Hand her to me. She just followed you now.
Yeah, if I pick her up again.
Just hand her to me.
No.
Please.
Sorry, Violet.
He's apologizing to her because I want to pick her up.
Sorry, baby. Your mommy is an abuser. Oh.
So crazy. Careful.
Gift for you.
There's the baby. There's the baby.
See?
Ow, ow, ow. No, no, no. Just stay here for me. She's mean.
I'm sorry, Violet.
Should have scratched me on my boobs. I'm making sure I'm not bleeding. That's all. Jet, do you smell something burning over here, please? Tell me. Freaking out.
Oh my.
Did she jump out at you?
She-
Okay, do you smell something burning?
No. You're gonna be fine.
He's like, no. All right, let's see.
Yes, fast. I'm hungry. Mom, do you think Jansen should pay if he takes me to Burger King and I help him do the garbage?
Oh, did you ask him that?
No, he said that he would take me to Burger King and then I would have to help him. And then I said, yeah, but you're paying. What the fuck?
Mean.
That's not mean.
No, because. So she got me. Can you guys see it? I can't twist my arm that way. Okay, there, and there. See a boy. She's so mean to her mommy. Whatever, it's fine. Okay. Not a dad. Maybe one day. That's right. Yes, maybe one day. I felt like you were, so that's why I had to clarify to make sure that I didn't want to say it. So I do feel it for you, my friend. Thank you, honey. Yes, I did get that. Yes, lots of energy today. Like greeting, please. Famous last words, LOL. Let me make one, LOL. It shouldn't take that long. Exactly. So stupid. I was so mad. To be honest, not that great. We went to the Ren Fair yesterday. I got a bit, sunburned and dehydrated.
Mama, can I take your car?
I got bit by a brown recluse spider a few days earlier this week. It's causing me a lot of trouble. You need to make sure you go to the doctor because you can get cellulitis. Don't take that. No, you got to take care of that. Yes, 9:50, and it's 9:56 right now. That is hysterical. I have to tell Kelly that it's 9:56.
Leave her be. You ain't gonna go under it. She's just calling at it. Hello, people.
Cozy,
What?
you trying to take me to Burger King?
Jansen said that he was gonna take you.
Yeah, but then I have to help him with garbage.
So?
Yeah, but that's racist because that's his job.
It's not racist. Oh my gosh.
It's because Violet's black.
Oh my God. It's racist because Violet's black. He said, the conversation just was, Colsey, can you take me to Burger King? And Colsey says, Jansen just said he would take you. And Jet said, yeah, but he told me that I'd have to help him do the garbage. And that's racist. And I said, that's not racist. He goes, it is racist because Violet's black. What? Oh my God. I can't even with these two. Oh God. They are my children. They are my children. I will always say they are my children.
They're your kids, so you're the one responsible for them.
I'm the only parent responsible for them. So it's not like I can say it's not my fault.
No.
It's totally my fault.
It's her fault.
It's
Forever and always.
Totally
her fault.
my fault. There's Colsey.
Forever.
Everybody say hi to Colsey.
It's there we go. It's backwards.
What's backwards?
It's mirrored. Your video's mirrored. So my left.
Oh yeah,
This is my right.
correct.
So it's mirrored.
My right, my left.
No.
Okay. All right, let's see. Are we also going to have a Tarot Tuesday? Yes, we are going to have Tarot Tuesday too.
Whoa, 2 tarot
One,
videos
two
in
in
1
a
week.
What? My neighbor has a bonfire going and I smell smoke. Smoke! Wow, that was weird though because I was smelling smoke here. Could it be? It has happened. It has happened, Sebastian.
Wow.
Crazy shit like that has happened where I smell food or, in this case, smoke, and somebody has it, one of you guys around you has that going on. Seriously. One time I said, I feel like eating cereal or something. Or eating popcorn. I've done popcorn. What are you giggling about?
The comment that Eric left.
Oh, Violet is like, nah, I ain't waiting to be seen on camera. Exactly. Wanting to be seen on camera. Exactly. Was my donation good for me? And yeah. If not, we can just do him for his first Father's Day. We could do that too. Whatever you want, honey. You just let me know. Tom! Happy Father's Day, Tom. Do you want me to pull a card for you? You and Eric.
Look at Tom's.
Just because it is something you don't want to do does not make it racist. Just saying. I agree, Tom. Exactly.
Tell that to Jet.
Exactly.
Tell
Hey,
that
Colsey.
Hello.
Eric said hi.
You spelled my name wrong, but that's okay. I accept it either
It's just
way.
Colesie.
I accept any spelling at this point in my life.
Tell her I said hey.
Hi.
That was from Haley.
Hello.
From the window
To the wall.
down my ball. Sweat drip down my ball. Sorry. I love that song. It's one of my... Listen, I'll just start dancing. Pumping that
You're on
booty.
camera.
I don't care if I'm on camera. I will
Go start
dance.
stripping.
I will dance wherever, whenever, wherever.
Okay, Shakira.
Shakira, Shakira. One of both. Okay. Please and thank you. Sure. My name is Tom and I spell it. Stupid. So funny. Okay. It is Dad's Day. And I do want to give Eric and Tom a one card pull. Since they are daddies. Should I use Thoth? Do you guys want me to use Aleister Crowley? Aleister Crowley is wanting some blood. Okay? I'm just saying. Wait, did you say you were stripping? Nope. Yeah. Send me a very generous donation, Tom, and I'll be sure to strip for you. No, I won't. My bad. LOL. I'm big on spelling because most spell my name wrong. That's right. They probably do it with a C and not a CK. She's going to give me a pull. You're so stupid. But I engaged with it, of course. I'm such a good friend. I don't know why I feel Thoth. That's weird. I was feeling Thoth earlier. Maybe it's because I saw a tarot person. And then as I saw the tarot person that was using Thoth, like a big deck, I don't know why theirs was so big and mine is not. I'm not entertaining it because mine is super big. But I was feeling Thoth earlier too. And then I felt like I needed to do a tarot thing for Father's Day. So then I'm like, oh, maybe I'll use Thoth. And Thoth is like, yay! So funny. Cool scene. Hey now. Dream it's over. They come. Put a lot of time between us. Just kidding. That's not how it goes, but it was perfect. I put a lot of time into you. I don't need to pay, damn it. Oh, I get paid for you to see the wild thing. Just kidding. You know I love you. I do know that. My deck is huge. That's what she said. You guys crack me up. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay. All right. We'll do Eric first because he was here first. I will. I'm promising. I'm doing the donation rates too. Ooh. Okay, Eric. Okay. Oh, okay. I hate that they changed. So some decks are different as we've discussed before, and Thoughts is one of those that are different. Okay. 3 fell out, so I have to give them to you, Eric. Knight of Wands, super fast energy. I actually feel more passionate energy, vibrance, like almost feeling like, you know, when you get a bug up your butt, you're like, oh, I gotta do it now. That's the feeling I get. The Lovers, passionate messages coming in, and then we have number 6, the Lovers. This is such a great card. I love the Lovers in this deck. And then we have, so you have 2 major arcana, by the way, just saying. That's more of a spirit message for you. So number 8 in this deck is not the strength card. It's actually justice. But they call it adjustment in this one. And you can see him with the sword of truth there. Okay, so I just want to look at this really quick. So we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Lovers, and we have adjustment, which is justice. So this is so weird because I feel like righting wrongs in the relationship, but it's not wrongs, right? It's just fixing or amending behavior in the relationship. I don't know how to explain it that. But this is the thing, is I feel like there's more passion coming into the relationship. So the adjustment actually may be not only for you, but maybe for Laura, right? However you guys are doing this, it's making me feel like a new passionate wave coming into the relationship. Does that make sense? Wait, are you guys thinking about having a baby? There's some change in the relationship. I'm not positive what it is right at the moment. So there may be some change, right? Whether you guys to actually decide to get married or have a baby or something, or if it's just like a new passionate drive. Oh, this is deja vu. I had this dream. Oh my gosh. I totally had this dream. Oh my gosh. I had this dream about a year ago. Maybe it's been longer than that, because I knew that Simeon was gone, but I didn't have Violet yet. But I knew Simeon was bringing Violet in for me. So that's the weird part. I dreamt of Violet before we got her. But I had this dream about Simeon not being here. I know that's so weird, probably, you guys. Deja vu for Cindy. One of my dreams just came true. And it's been, well, Violet's a year and a half. So it's been longer than a year and a half ago that I had this dream. It's probably about 2 years ago. Because I had the dream about Violet shortly after this dream. And I knew this was for you, Eric, too. So that's weird. But I didn't remember that until just now. That's so crazy. You guys just got to experience my deja vu moment because I have prophetic dreams. Prophetic dreams? Whatever. You know what I mean. I have prophetic dreams. I knew that Simeon was leaving and he was making sure I was okay. Does that make sense? Yeah. Whatever. You get it. Anyway, so if it's not something that I don't know, it feels like a passionate beginning or passionate a new passionate like evolution in your relationship, or I don't know what it is, to be honest. I know like if you guys wanted a love swing or something and now you're getting it. No, I don't know. That's so crazy. But there has to be some kind of adjustment or some kind of justice in the relationship as well. So there's something that's having to do with this adjustment. Justice card. Like adjusting to new. So this is why I think this. Because we have a very messages of passion coming in. We have the Lovers, which also has children on it. And then we have adjustment. I'm just saying it's a possibility if you allow it. Anyway, there's some kind of thing coming in there for you guys. But the adjustment part is the interesting part. And you guys may know more than I do, obviously, right? You guys may know the new beginning or the justice within the relationship. Excuse me. You know, I didn't even get any water or anything for myself. Cindy. So crazy. I'm so crazy. Oh wait, Judah is getting a card pull, but Judah is Haley's boyfriend, right? Yeah, she also donated, so I'm going to do a bigger one for him. Yes. She says that all the time, my redheaded goddess. Yes. Good night. Good night, Eric. Wait, did Eric... Did he say goodnight? Oh, Joanne is saying goodnight, I think. I'm sorry. Good night, Joanne. I was like, wait, Eric is saying goodnight? I'm so confused. He's part of the Justice League. Oh, he's part of the Justice League. Yes. Hi, Effie. Thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, thumbs up the video, and smash the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I go live, have new content to post, or I just want to say I love you in the community section. And I do individual readings, you guys. So if you guys want a private reading, I do private readings. Yeah, Thoth is interesting in that it goes and changes things up a little bit. It does, right? No intent at this time. Don't not have sex because of me, okay? I'm studying the Thoth now. It's a great deck. It is a great deck. The only thing that drives me a little crazy is like some of the other cards, right? Like it's a, what do they call that? They have like the major arcana. Oh look, the Empress is coming up. The number 3 is the Empress, and then the 7 of Swords, futility. So it says futility on here, and I usually have this as like my deceit card. But it doesn't have like anything, like it doesn't really show you on the suit cards other than the court cards, like meaning or symbolism. So you have to really know your stuff with tarot on with this deck, right? But even when you do have like the 6 of Pentacles and it says success. I mean, that is a good card for success. I don't see 6 of Pentacles that way usually. I see it more as reciprocity, but it is a success card. It's a money card, right? Because they show giving. Like, I think the original intent and meaning was like you have a benefactor or something like that. I don't know. It is a great deck. It just, don't put Thoth under your pillow, you guys. Please, please, please listen to me. Do not put Thoth under your pillows and sleep with it. Don't do it. My Wi-Fi is being dumb and I'm not able to watch. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, it's working now. Hey, it's working now. I went to the ER for the bite and I'm taking antibiotics to prevent secondary infection. I have painkiller, but it dulls it, not taken away. Yes. I hope you feel better, honey. Hi, Cassandra. How are you? Oh my gosh. I have had a lot of people, Cassandra. But you know what? I do remember. You want to know why? Because of your name right there. Swick. It's in my family too. I'm learning the symbolism of the Thoth. It's great knowing the symbolism. Sure helps in understanding. It really does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. There's a lot to Thoth. It just Alexander, where the hell did I get Alexander? So if somebody needs to know something about Alexander, Aleister Crowley really was an interesting character. Interesting character is what I would like to say.
Mom, when does your live end?
What's that?
When does your live end?
I don't know. As soon as I'm done, dude. I don't know.
When are you done?
I don't know. Hi, Robert. I'll get a card pull for you too, Robert, if that's all right. Cassie is what I go by. I'm Ray's daughter. Yes! Ray's daughter. So that's so funny. I didn't realize that your last name was Swick. Because that's my family name too. And you guys are from the area that my uncle was originally from. So it's probably your husband's last name, right? Hi, Robert. Sebastian, is that a picture of you? Hi, Sebastian.
Mom.
You look different than the last picture you had.
I'm only asking because Jansen's saying that he won't pay and that I have to fucking do garbage. So
you don't need to do that.
Yeah, that's bullshit. So.
Yes, he is a swag. Yeah, so my uncle was Jerry. He's passed away though since like 1990. Let me think about this. 1995, I think. Because my Aunt Bobby passed away right before Thanksgiving. And then Uncle Jerry passed away 3 weeks after her, which was like the second week of December. Maybe first week of December. So right after Thanksgiving, Uncle Jerry passed, but before Christmas. And my cousin Kelly it was her dad. Yeah. Oh, there she is right there. Kelly, do you see who we're talking about? She comes in. You always have this crazy way of coming in when I'm talking about you. I just texted her because I didn't know she was in here. I'd have to ask the family. LOL. Random question though. Can I have a private? Can I private message you about something? Sure. I don't know. I mean, I'll get it back to you, but I don't know that. Yes, that's Jet. That's my youngest. He's a senior in high school. We're trying to get that kid graduated. Look, I come on and you're talking about my dad. LMAO. I know, right, Cal? Isn't that crazy? Eric's reading is interesting, kind of weird though. Listen, I'm not passing judgment on anything. See what I did there? The justice card. I'm not passing judgment or any kind of justice. Oh, judgment is actually a different card, but whatever. You understand what I mean. Okay, let's do Tom. What can we tell Tom? What does Tom need to know today for Father's Day? What does Tom need to know for Father's Day? I think I'll take this card. Oh shit, the Hermit, Tom. Tom, why are you trying to hermit yourself, Tom? Number 9, or no, number 11. No, this is number 9. What am I talking about? Because back this way, it looks like it's the 10 and the 1, even though it's the 1 and the 10 backwards. Whatever, it's fine. The Hermit card. And we know this is all about journeying within ourselves, doing shadow work, etc., trying to shine the light in the darkest areas of our soul. So, Tom, actually, what I feel like you need to do is you need to shine the light in the darkest parts of your soul. So,
What does that mean?
Jet, do you hear Jet? What the fuck does that mean? So for me, it's making me feel like you need to do some shadow work. This is the other thing is it wouldn't be surprising if you also are like staying away from others and just keeping to yourself right now. But the thing is that there's something that you really need to take action on, like you have to put the light in your soul. You have to light up these dark parts. Basically, you need to do some shadow work. You need to. They're making me feel like it's a very specific thing. So, whatever this darkness in you is, you have to look at it, take care of it, pay attention to it. You know what I mean? Process through it, because they're making me feel like you didn't process through it. So you need to hermit yourself. You need to take care of this. They're also talking about you might have been being triggered about this subject, whatever this is. I mean, I could use my thoughts and what this could be, and I'm sure you could too. So if they're highlighting something that you need to look at and really work through and take care of to eliminate from your self, but whatever this is, you need to really take care of it. I love that it has the 3-headed dog. Isn't it Ceres? Ceres is the 3-headed dog. Let me see. Oh, it's Cerberus. I don't know why I call him Ceres. Cerberus is the 3-headed dog in Greek mythology. His role is to guard the gates of Hades and allow dead people in, but no one out. He was not allowed to admit any living people into hell as a flesh-eating monster. It wasn't called hell, first of all, in Greek mythology. It was called Hades. As a flesh-eating monster, he was supposed to eat anyone who tried to get in. So, what is that place that is dark for you that you need to bring it to the light? That's weird, right? Did you just say weird, Jen?
No, not you.
Oh, but you did say that?
No, I said bruh.
Oh. So, Tom, you got to hermit yourself right now. Or if you've just been doing this, it makes sense. But you need to shine the light. Because you want to get to that star. And what they're making me feel like you need to take care of this dark work, shadow work that you need to. So you can. Okay, can we get a card for our friend? Woo! Robert. What does Robert need to know? I wanted that one, actually. Robert, the Prince of Swords. Quick messages, fast messages coming to you. Isn't it? So it's funny because they have a chariot in here. So, and this is the funny part, is the Prince of Swords always reminds me of the chariot because of the type of energy, the quickness, the how fast it's got to come in. This would be like the page, right? Or no, the knight, because they have princess and then prince. So this would be the Knight of Swords. Yes, it's the Knight of Swords that would make me feel like the chariot energy. I want to see what that is, though. I can't see it with my contacts right now. Unless I put my glasses on. Reading glasses, that is. I feel like there's information. There's some messages coming to you. Like, I definitely feel like change is coming quickly for you. So if you're going to move, if you're going to go on vacation, if you're going to, they're making me feel like, is there possibly a way that, this is going to sound so weird and creepy, but it wouldn't surprise me if you get messages from your mom. But I feel like it would be from someone else. That's interesting. Like your mom communicating to you directly, or maybe through someone else, like your sister, or like whether you knew it or not, right? I don't know. Like, I feel like your mom is going to somehow have some kind of communication with you. But also this energy is very similar to chariot energy, which is quick, messages coming in fast, but also makes me feel like there's a change coming fast, quick, rapid energy change, but also that maybe there's, I don't know if it's a trip or if it's moving or something is changing for you, or does that make sense? Okay. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed your card pulls really quick. Yes, Tom. Kelly. Don't go hammering out any justice. Right. You're welcome, honey. After you do the dad's card, can I get a pull? Yes. Well, I'm going to do the donation readings right now. Become Batman, Tom. I agree with Jet. 2 T's for Jet. Spidey Pool. Yep, that's Jansen. Tom! Bringing mind, body, and spirit together in harmony. Yes, indeed. And yes, this is what I was saying yes about. Yes, cerebus. Cerebus. It's not going to let me do it with that hand. Cerberus. Cerberus. Yay! I have no dark place I know of. Real Q? No question? Real quick? Were any of them in reverse? I know you don't typically do reverse. No, actually, none of them were in reverse. They all flopped upwards, and they were all in a row, exactly how I showed them to you. Man, now I don't remember. Okay, so it was the Wands, right? Knight of Wands or Prince of Wands or something. And then it was the Lovers and then the Adjustment. But that's how they were. So when I read them, it's how I saw them. Reading glasses are my dark place. Tom. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to keep reading with these. Well, I guess. Jess, is there anything in particular you wanted to know? Is there anything in particular you wanted to know? And Haley, is there anything in particular you wanted to know for you two? And Rave, is there anything particular you want to know? And while I wait for them, who is it? Oh, Laura. Laura asked for a card. What can we tell Laura? What does Laura need to know? What does Laura need to know? What does Laura need to know? Oh, 4 of Cups. So this is interesting. This one is called Luxury. So when I read the 4 of Cups, that's not necessarily what I would normally, but because this is a different deck, I'm going to read it differently, right? 4 of Cups normally is when you're not paying attention to that 4th cup and Spirit's really trying to get your attention to it. However, the 4 of Cups here, it says luxury, and you can see that the cups are overflowing. The top 2 are overflowing into the bottom one. So I just feel like, I literally just feel like love is pouring out and into you. So love is pouring out of you into others, and love is pouring into you. And the reason I say that is because you can see them coming out of this cup and going into another cup. But this is actually for you, right? So the outer and the inner work is being done. So you're giving and receiving. So that's weird why I would get a reciprocity feeling with this card for luxury. But you know, we have to use, look at this. This is interesting. I just noticed a infinity sign down here too. If I can do it. I'm trying to do this backwards. That's so hard. You guys try and do it. Seriously, it's hard. Okay. So you can see the infinity sign that I just picked up. So that, again, would be a reciprocity thing for me, but it's also inner and outer work being done. The luxury, I feel like, would be you feeling that luxury of love for yourself, even loving yourself, but also loving others. And so filling your cups up, making sure your cups are filled, and so that your cup is filled so that you can fill others' cups as well, but also so they can give to you. That's interesting. I definitely don't normally get that for the Four of Cups. It's definitely not a Four of Cups kind of energy. But with this deck, it is. That's interesting. It definitely makes me feel like the feeling of luxury would be you feeling so good about this love, and you know, the love for yourself, the love for that you're sharing with others. That's interesting to me. I hope you enjoyed that, Laura. It's weird though, but I have to go by how I feel and what the card says, right? So if I do get one in reverse, Eric, it will let me know if I'm supposed to read it that way, right? Like I don't always just dismiss it. If I don't feel it, then I dismiss it. But these, none of them were in reverse. I know I answered it already, but I just wanted to clarify that. I don't always not read it in reverse, right? Messages from Kendra. Okay. Rave, Effie says, hello, hi, Raven Galactic. Outstanding, the Knight of Wands, Lovers, and Justice equivalent. Yes, so Justice equivalent, it's adjustment and thought. What? Yes, I thought it was Knight of Wands, yeah. So that's weird. I'm going to see now. What are you doing, Jan?
Go to bed because I got work in the morning.
You won't take your brother over there really quick?
What?
You won't take your brother over there really quick?
No. I was like, sure, I'll fucking bring you over. And I was like, if you want to help me out with the garbage real quick. I was like, all you have to do is help me load it in and then just unload it.
Okay, but
nothing. And he's like, oh, what? Are you going to pay for my fucking food? I was like, no. No, I won't.
So you're just making him help you for your chore that you haven't done.
When I told him he could just walk over.
Whatever, Jansen. I'm not saying you're not I'm not saying you're a selfish person, because you are not. But you would not do that for your brother.
What? Yeah, I would.
You would not help your brother in that way.
Yes, I would. If he were to let...
I'm rolling my eyes at you, bud.
If you were to bring me to where I wanted to...
So there is... I'm really confused.
Do that shit tomorrow.
So there is a prince and there is a knight. There's a princess, a prince, a knight. So do they just not have the queen? No, because there's the Queen of Wands. I'm so fucking confused. Princess, prince. I've already seen. Okay. I don't remember Thoth having this. And I'm not going to be able to read it because it is too close. Okay, Wands. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, Prince of Wands, Princess of Wands. That's why they don't have a king. The Knight of Wands is actually the king. That makes sense to me. But it was the Knight of Wands for you that you had. Because I was like getting so confused. Like, wait. Oh my gosh. So annoying. Yes, because this is the card you had right here. So this is like the King of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the King of Wands. But either way, I still have that fast-moving energy for you, Eric. But it feels more like passionate energy, sexual energy, or sensual energy. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Effie. Yes. Oh, that one was Jansen. I don't know how you can tell the difference between Jansen and Jet because they both have deeper voices. Outstanding. The Knight of Wands, Lovers, and yes. So Jansen is going to bed because he has work in the morning, but Jet should be going to bed because he has school in the morning because he has to make up work. Time to use another deck. Well, I haven't used this deck and I can't tell you how long. Like, I'm not normally called to use the Thoth Tarot deck ever. Crowley deck, and it's not one. And if I do get called, I don't usually use it, but I felt like I needed to use it tonight. Yes. You're welcome. I don't quite get that. I'm not in a great mindset. I don't feel like inner work is being done. I feel run down and drained and angry, which sucks because a few weeks ago I was feeling better. Well, maybe that's what they're saying, is that you need to do that self-love work, right? That would make sense. Yeah, it will probably make much more sense later. They usually do, right? That's the crazy part. There's no school tomorrow? What do you mean there's no school tomorrow? Jet's going to school, I think. Now you got me so confused. You got me twisted. He had to do work for 3 classes. Jet literally went from a 15. Yep, out of 100. 15 in forensics, and he's now got a 68, and he passed the course. 1 down, 2 to go. Oh, June 9th. It's Juneteenth day tomorrow, right? Jet just is the one who responded. Kelly, you were right. Kelly gets a day off. Whoop, whoop. Oh, no, maybe you don't get a day off, do you? Because you still have to come in for holidays. Yeah, each suit has a different hierarchy. Yes, it does. Yes, Kelly, I got it now. Yes. Everybody knows except for Cindy that it's Juneteenth tomorrow. Holy shit. He's got better signal for some reason. That's crazy. Twisted is as twisted does. Duh. I just got duh. Yes. Okay, good. What are we doing tomorrow? I have to do a reading tomorrow. some point. Okay. Jess. Did Jess answer me what she wanted? I don't think she did. Maybe just an overall general. I'll ask her. Never heard of Juneteenth? It is. So Juneteenth is usually like around the 19th of the month. However, I think it's the third Monday of the month that we actually now celebrate it as a national holiday, because they used to celebrate it in just Texas for the most part, because we never heard of it until a few years ago for the most of us, when it became a national holiday. But Juneteenth was the last day in the South, in Texas, that in 1865, June 19th, 1865 was the last one to have slavery abolished. Like, that was the last of slavery. So they celebrate it because it was the last place to abolish slavery, basically. Oh, there she is. Okay, tell you what you need to know. Perfect. Tell her what she wants, what she really, really wants. I really, really, really want a zig. You can't do that to me. You always set me up for that. Yes, slave emancipation. It was the last place that emancipated the slaves. And they got rid of it. All right, tell us what Jess needs to know. What does Jess need to know? Oh, that was just soft, sweet energy that Thoth just had toward you, Jess. That was interesting. Aw, that's cute. Yep, I do. You need to know that I love you, Jess. Yep, I do. Okay. That's interesting. I just felt the nose. That's a card that wants to come out, I guess, tonight. Wait. I very specifically had to grab this deck for the enchanted map, because I have to use this deck for some reason. I was going to just put this on top of the Thoth box, and it said no. So, okay. Got you. So funny. These cards crack me up. Okay, enchanted map. Is there anything else I need to grab? I feel the dragons. I also am feeling sacred self-care and I can't stop it. Excuse me, choking on my spit. I'm just choking over here. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see, folks. Oh, let's look at the bottom of the decks, shall we? I have to make it bigger so I can see it with these contacts on. Slow and steady, number 12. Kelly, is this thing for real right now? Ooh, look at the little fairy. She's got a little snail, shell. Yes, shell. Little snail shell on her. So slow and steady wins the race. Like, take your time. Don't rush to get to the end. Dominance, and it says believing in yourself. So it says dominance, but what I actually get is like being empowered, standing in your own power. Does that make sense, guys? So these are just for all of us who need it right now. These are not necessarily for Jess, just because I pulled them out with Jess, though. That's interesting. 7, Burning Bowl Ritual. I've actually been feeling this. I actually was thinking about doing it over the weekend. It is a new moon today, by the way, guys. We just came out of the dark moon, and now we're going into the new moon. So I like to do burning bowl rituals, especially at the dark of the moon. Or at the dark moon, whatever you want to call it. Ow. My hair is getting too hot right now. Okay, Jess, ready? All right, so. All right. The 2 of Pentacles. In this deck, they're called discs. This says change. So it drives me crazy because these are so different than what we're used to. But you can see that it's this is kind of still similar to the other decks that I use. So you can see the yin and yang, obviously, in each one, but you can also see the light and the dark, representing that you need to be balanced within each of those things. Your inner and your outer worlds, right? And you need to balance them, keep them balanced. We have that infinity symbol that we saw on whose card was it? Robert's card, maybe? I don't remember whose card it was now. But we have the infinity, the snake is eating its own tail. Is that the Arborus? I can never remember the name of that either. But this is also a symbol of the goddess. The snake is a symbol of the goddess. But it's the infinity, meaning that, they have their own. I think it's interesting because they're doing it in the infinity, because normally it's just a circle where you see the Ouroboros. Oh my gosh, I gotta figure it out. Ouroboros. Ouroboros. So it was how I was thinking it in my head. Ouroboros is the emblem of serpent of ancient Egypt and Greece, representing with its tail in its mouth, continuing to devour itself and being reborn from itself. So this is just another infinity symbol, right? With the Ouroboros and and that it's in the infinity. But that you are going to be doing work inside and out and making sure that they are balanced is a big deal. But that also makes me feel like your inside money thoughts and values need to equal your outside thoughts of money and value. Does that make sense? Okay. So then we have the 3 of discs, and it says works, and this is pretty much still same thing that I feel with this. This is a working together. This is a teamwork kind of energy for me. A lot of times I will feel like you, spirit, and teammates helping all work together to create this. I don't necessarily think that it may be a team thing. I feel like this work is like with your family, though, for some reason. So changes on the inside and also teamwork within like the family structure is how I'm getting it. It's normally like a teamwork. I usually will say teamwork makes the dream work, right? But that's, I definitely feel like spirit has a hand in this change that's coming about and helping everybody work together with it. I keep feeling that moving energy, though. The 10 of cups is satiety. So this is the 10 of cups would be like the happy family card. So that makes me happy to see this. Like you're satiated, like everything is happy, everything is good. You've got all these cups overflowing, so much goodness in your life. And then we have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is that it's the King of Wands in normal energy. But this is the energy of that quickness, but it's also that passion. It's also that, like, well, you are a Sagittarius also. So this would make sense for me. Like you have that fiery energy, that leadership, like, let's go and let's get this done. Like, whoo, taking the bull by the horns. You know what I mean? That kind of energy is how I'm feeling for this. And it wouldn't surprise me if you're the leader in trying to get this family work together, healing each other, healing the family. But I still can't help but feel that movement energy because it has that horse on there with the fire behind it. It still makes me feel like that passionate, fast moving energy. Like, the weird part, it doesn't make me feel like king energy. It makes me feel like the knight energy. But I know it's the king energy as well. So, but it definitely makes me feel like that fast moving energy. Definitely like passionate about this. This is the thing, Jess, is, I don't know. If there's a move, I feel like the preparation for moving with the family, like, you know, talking to the family, getting in a good place and space, being in a good, happy place so that these movements and change could happen. I can't, but this is the thing, is if you move, it wouldn't surprise me if the family moves with you guys again. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, I want to get a enchanted map card for Jess. What does Jess need to know? What does Jess need to know? Whoa, 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 whoa. This just popped out upright on my lap. Number 6, mountain. I just heard, climb a mountain and turn around. You see my reflection in a snow-covered hill. Will a landslide grow me down? I don't know why I have to sing that though. Anyway, so I could have said Rocky Mountain. Whatever. So number 6, mountain. This is interesting though. So when I looked at this, it really makes me feel like the earth is speaking to you right now, and I want you to listen. But I also feel like the mountains are calling you. Is that weird? I feel like the mountains are calling you. Or the earth is calling you. And I know it's very strange because it literally has a face on that mountain, right? That's weird. So I just heard what's hidden beneath. What's hidden beneath the mountain? My nose is hurting a little bit right now. It's still from my surgery last year in July. It's been almost a year. Actually, a month from today, it'll be a year. But my nose is still so sore and tender at times, and it's because of my surgery last year. Are you having issues with your sinuses right now, Jess? I don't know why I have to ask you that, but so I have that mountain energy for you, like really like what's hidden beneath, but also I feel like the mountains are calling to you, something like that. I'm curious what Colette Baron Reed had to say about the mountain as well. I don't know all of these. I just can't. Okay, mountain. You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Wow, that's crazy because we had the change card too, right? We had literally says change on it for the 2 of Pentacles. A lot of times with the 2s, it's about making a decision, this or that, right? But instead, I feel like it's really about delving within yourself and making sure that you're healed, your light and your dark aspects are healed, meaning your inner and your outer are healed. I got to get those glasses, I feel. Hang on one second, you guys. Sorry. Where the hello operator did they go? Okay, glasses found. Not the ones I was looking for, but still glasses nonetheless. I was like, are they crooked on me? It doesn't matter. Okay. You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Upright. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer, but why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. Interesting, right? Then it just goes into reversed of it. But it says to basically what? You can overcome any obstacle that you put your mind to, right? All right, let's see. What little dragon do you need? Star dragons. What can we tell Jess? What does Jess need to know? Star dragons, what does Jess need to know? Oh, Jess, have you been seeing the dragons? Because they just made me feel like the dragons are coming to you. Because you need to do work.
My forensics is done, and my
You have
English is
2
at a
classes.
61. I just checked again.
Okay, well, that's not a passing grade, Jet.
Well, that means I've also done work since the last time we've talked, so.
Right. It went up 1%. So you need to do more work, right, Jet?
And I can still do it at her house.
But you don't, Jet Maximilian.
I can start actually using her iPad because I've never really used it before.
Okay, no. Let me tell you.
Also,
I'm
that
live
would
right
give
now.
us- that
What?
would also give us a reason to go get food.
I'm gonna go take you to get food. It's 11:06. I guess I gotta hurry.
I don't want to go though.
What's that?
I don't want to go though.
You don't want to go where?
I don't want to go over there.
You don't want to go over where?
To Burger King.
Okay, Burger King is closed, babe. Number 6, bliss. Cherishing the day. I love that. Let's see if I can get it to.
Then I don't want to go to McDonald's.
Well, that's all you can get. That's the only place open.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't want
So-
to go. Like, you know, me.
6. So we have some repeating 6s. This has been something that's been going on for the last couple of weeks. Lots of 6s. It is upside down. I'm like, is this dragon upside down? Because I couldn't understand it. Yeah, so it's following her, like up and back as she's facing down and around. So it's like a circle even. But it's bliss, cherishing the day, like really just enjoying everything that you're doing and making sure that you are enjoying it. Right? Any obstacle you can get around and make it good while you're doing it. Sacred self-care. What can you tell our friend Jess? What does Jess need to know? What does Jess need to know? What does Jess need to know? Ah, 18, dance. Number 18 on the 18th, girl, dance. Dance it out, girl, dance it out. Sacred self-care. Let's do that. There we go. Jess, thank you so much for your donation. I hope you enjoyed your reading, honey. It's good stuff. Doing the work, working together while you do it, and happy family, feeling satiated. So you got two happy cards, two bliss cards, basically, because you had the 10 of cups, right? That's the happy family, but it's also like satiety on this card. Yeah. That's great. Two bliss cards. That's amazing. And two sixes. Woo, girl. Okay. This is where I left off. Aw. Thoughts being soft and sweet right before, or write that down. I know, right, Eric? For real. And it was a nice card. It was a nice read for her, too. So that's interesting. It was saying, aw, Jess, and then it showed, aw, Jess. That's funny. LOL. I love you too, Kelly. I missed you. Glad to see you back. Yeah, so sweet. Wait, where do we go? Okay, here we go. Have a good night, everyone. Got to hit the hay. Hope you all have a great night. Happy Father's Day, Eric. I hope you have a great night. Sweet dreams. My Thoth deck likes to read with wisdom of the oracles. That's so weird. Want to know why that's weird, Effie? Because I kept wanting to pull, which is right next to, let me see. So this is where I just got the enchanted map. And then this is the one that I wanted to read with also. So yeah, Wisdom of the Oracle wanted to come out as well. Maybe I should pull one for Jess and see. Because I was kind of fighting it. So what can we tell Jess, Wisdom of the Oracle? What does Jess need to know? What does Jess need to know? What does Jess need to know? Oh, I want that one. 35, loyal heart. I love the owls because, oh, look, you have the key. There's several keys. You have the key. Loyal heart. So the owls are also all about intuition, seeing things that you shouldn't be able to see, seeing in the dark, you know, having very good eyesight. But I'm curious. I'm like, where did those glasses go? They do feel weird. They are. Whatever. Whatever. Whatevs. 35 says loyal heart, essential meanings, fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove that they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you, no matter the outer circumstances in your life. Trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. Relationship message, prosperity message, and a protection message. Relationship message. Your partnership, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. Prosperity, your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions, where your aspirations for success assume form in reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for a joyful celebration of Spirit, your manifesting partner. Protection message. Are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea? What, Jess? Not you. Or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it is time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you. Make some room. So that kind of goes along with that 2 of discs that you had, which was change, right? Which we talked about, that inner and that outer, and you really needing to clear away, make sure that they're both honoring each other, right? That they're both the truth. He just said, can you go and get me what I usually get? Yeah, so I decided to just tell you each one, and you could decide which one you felt you needed to know. So I hope you enjoyed that, Jess. Nice little added bonus one. Mm-hmm. Is that what you're doing tomorrow, Kelly? Is that what you're talking about? Your text message to me? Okay, and so you wanted, Rave wanted to know if there was any messages from, excuse me. Oh, let's go back really quick. It's so funny, Effie. It's so funny. Makes me sad because I was feeling happier like a couple weeks ago, and right now I just don't have energy for anything. It is going around in the collective. It is not you. It is literally something that's going on. So we can talk about that in a moment. Very clear messages from both. Yes. Oh God, I wanted a self-care card. Oh good, I wanted a self-care card. Good. Yes. Dance, girl, dance. Like, why did I get bit? It's dragging me. It's dragging me away down. Oh, wait, what just happened? Yes. Yes. So I looked at your text. Is that what you're doing tomorrow? Is that what you were saying? Look at my text. Yes. Balance. Yes. For the baby. Yes. That's what I was thinking too. LOL, we were just talking about moving last week. What? I was telling Haley if it happens, it will be quick in the last minute. I agree. Maybe we'll move closer to Red Rock. Ooh, Haley says maybe. Yes, I thought it was allergies, but I think it's just really dry. Yeah, it would make sense to me. Don't forget to like and share for the algorithm, friends. Thank you. Thank you so much, Robert. I saw a dragon in the clouds last week. Yes, they were telling me that they were showing themselves to you now. So just be prepared. You may see more dragons. Okay, definitely. What does it mean when I go to white light, but everything is already white? I wanted to ask last week. Okay, so that means that you're still protected. Like when you white light yourself and you're still white lighted when you go to do it again, it just means that you are already still white lighted. You're doing what you don't realize is you're still protecting yourself even when you think you're not protected or that you need more protection. These just are so weird. I mean, it's whatever, I guess, but whatever. It's weird. Is that the infinity sign? Which one? For the Ouroboros, which was the snake? Yes. But I don't know about the last card I just had. Where did I put it? These are so new. I've only used these a couple times, you guys. The Loyal Heart. Is that the one you were asking if it had a... All right, let's just do this. Jet needs food too, so I have to go and get Jet food. Yin and Yang were literally together next to each other. I'm moving them. I just wanted to see that card really quick because I'm not sure. I'm not sure which card you were wondering if it was the infinity sign, but the other one you had definitely was the Two of Discs was definitely Ouroboros, which is that that infinity. It was the infinity symbol, normally just a circle with the snake eating its tail. I just thought it was funny that I sent the text. The first card for Jess was slow and steady win the race. No, that wasn't for Jess. That was just for the collective. And that's why I thought it was interesting. I'm like, really, Kelly? And then you said something to me. Right. I said that to you. That's so funny. Yeah, with the owls. I don't know that it was necessarily, but if your mind saw it that way, then I would take it that way, right? If you felt it was a infinity, then take it that way. Yeah. Okay, so are we doing you guys together or separate? Did you want it together or separate for you guys? Haley. And was there something specific you needed to know? I think you wanted them separate, so I'll do Judah and then I'll do you. Okay, that's what I thought. What does Judah need to know? What does Judah need to know? Woo! Whoa. To be more what was the word you guys just used? Pliable. So what they were showing me is that he needs to be more pliable. And I don't mean pliable like, oh, let me mold you into what I want you to be. No, that's not what I mean. He needs to be more flexible. That's the word, not pliable, flexible. He needs to be more flexible. That was funny. That's literally like, I'm asking what they need to know, and Thoth is just telling me. That's so funny. What does Judah need to know? What does Judah need to know? I understand. Thank you. Yes. What does Judah need to know? Oh, I want that one. I want that one too. Interesting. Aw, that's such a cute card. Okay, so I was just looking at these cards. That's exactly what I did. So I knew both of these before we even said it. I just said I'm going to do Judah first. Okay, so I have the number 21, which is the universe or the world card in most other places. And this is where we usually see the Ouroboros, which is at the, the head and then it eating its own tail. I think it's interesting in this. Look at, it's like the snake is all wrapped up and going from the all-seeing eye. Its tail is going into the all-seeing eye and then coiled and then coming out under her foot. I just heard, it's got a hook. I just heard Ice Ice Baby. That's so weird. The hook and the DJ revolves it. That's not how it goes though, right? I don't know why I just heard it that way in my head with Ice Ice Baby. Anyway, this makes me feel like you're going to go for a ride amongst the stars with this for some reason. I don't know. The universe means that you have it all. We have Taurus, we have Leo, we have I think it's Aquarius, and it's Earth, Air, Fire, Water. So Taurus is Earth, Fire is Leo, and then I think it's Aquarius for the air because you can see the wings. And then this would be water. Pisces maybe. Anyway, literally like so the universe is in the palm of your hand, literally is what I heard. That you have so much, Judah, that you have, but this is the thing, is I don't want you to get too worried about it. Does that make sense? Like, so I heard them say for you to become more flexible, and I definitely feel that, especially with the baby coming, you're going to have to be more flexible. It can't just be all about how you think things should be. You have to be more flexible and allow that I don't know why I feel like you have to hear that, but because I actually feel like Hallie needed to hear that too. But this is the thing, is you're gonna have like everything you wanted, right? The four of discs, which is the four of pentacles in most cards. And this again says earth, air, fire, water. That's what these symbols are. Fire, air, water, and earth, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so they are all the elements, and we just had all the elements here too, right? And these towers, if you can see, it's a one tower in each corner, and it symbolizes those elements. Are you manifesting? You should be manifesting what it is that you want. I don't know why. So the four of discs, the four of pentacles, is not normally what I would pick up for this card. So this is different than what normal tarot decks are, because Thoth is different, and I just listened to Thoth. So this is a power card. This is not saying, oh, you have all the power. No, that's not what it's saying. And you can see that the power is distributed equally in each corner, right? So and there's four people. Whatever. It's distributed equally, meaning that you need to make sure that you're covering all your bases, that you are, but I keep getting a manifesting thing. So make sure you're manifesting what it is that you really want. Don't like negate that in your mind and think negatively about it. So keep positive, keep the good things in your mind of what you want to accomplish and achieve. Power is an equal balance thing. It is not like one person has it and the other has none. That's not how this works. Power is all about having each of the elements and remaining grounded. Does that make sense? So it's making sure that you are empowering yourself and understanding that you can create what it is you want to see in your life. Creating the universe, right? We need you to manifest that. Because then I have the 10 of discs. This is a wealth card. It states that it's a wealth card, but not only that, this is the happy family, happy wife, happy life card, right? Happy family, happy wife, happy life, right? Or happy life, happy wife, whichever you want to see it as. And so this is what you need to know and understand right now, is that it's about bringing the things that will make you feel wealthy and successful, right? It's not just a super huge money card. It is a super money card, but it's also a happy family card. This is you getting everything you wanted, right? It's kind of goes right alongside that universe card. And then we have another good card for you, which is the 3 of Cups, which is abundance. So you have the universe, you have a wealth, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of discs, and then you have the 3 of Cups, which also states abundance. And that power card, meaning that you need to manifest it. You need to empower yourself and understand that you can have this outlook, and your energy creates the magic. Your intention creates the magic. Your magic creates your outcome. Does that make sense? Your intention creates the magic, which your magic is which creates the outcome, right? Your intention is huge. The 3 of Cups it states all about abundance. But when I see the 3 of Cups, it's also a celebration card, right? It's a happy card, right? But I also felt the 3 people in your family, right? Soon to be joined. But it's also spirit, you and Hallie, and then the baby coming, right? Whatever this is, it's or Hallie and the baby as, part of your family, right? You, Hallie and the baby, and spirit. However you want to look at it. This is an abundance card. This is a happy card. I definitely felt the baby, you, and Hallie all together on this card. So it's about you creating the things that you want in life. Money is not everything. That's not that's not what's going to create abundance. Abundance is love. Abundance is success. Abundance is happiness. Abundance is joy, right? It's a lot more things than just money. So abundance in and being prosperous in money and wealth is a great thing as well, especially when you have a young family, right? So it's about creating the things in your life that you want and knowing that it is not all about money. Presence is abundance. Like when you are present with your family and being there and being present and in that place and space where you are really there for each other, that's abundance, my friend. Okay. So I hope you enjoy that part of your reading so far, because this is awesome sauce. But you have to remember to remain flexible as well, right? So this is the thing is when, and I just heard this and I needed to state this in what they were explaining about the flexibility also. Because sometimes things come at you and it's not always a guaranteed, oh, okay, well, this is what I was manifesting, but holy shit, that's not necessarily how it came to be, right? You have to understand that there's sometimes failures and it's how you come out of those failures, right? To create the success. But there's learning lessons along the way. So you have to be flexible and see where things are heading and being able to adjust and change quickly, because they're making me feel like it's not always easy for you to quickly change and adapt easily. So it's time to become flexible in learning and understanding and growing from that. Okay. And understanding that power is not just in one place. It's in all places, and it's inward and outward. It's, creating it within the family and yourself, right? There's power in everything, and empowering yourself especially. Okay. All right. What does Judah need to know? What time is it? 11:36. What does Judah need to know? 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 I want that card right there. 49, talisman. So talisman for me is all about protecting yourself and making sure that you are in a place where you are always protecting yourself energetically, emotionally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, right? So the thing is about a talisman is you can literally have a physical thing that protects you, but it's also like white lighting yourself, making sure that you're protected at all times, right? It's about also making good choices for yourself that keeps you safe, right? You have a family. You need to understand that sometimes you are the talisman for the family as well, right? Sometimes you are the protector. But this is the thing is you need to protect yourself as well. So this is number 49. And you can see, again, we have this yin and yang at the bottom. And this is all about balancing yourself inward and outward, right? What is that little thing though? Oh, it's a rune. I don't know what the rune is though. But it's also like making sure that you have something that's protecting you, lighting the darkness for yourself, right? Something that can protect you, whether it's a spirit animal, like we have a little, like it looks like an elemental to me, or you have an actual physical thing, or if this is more like a spirit driven thing, right? So just really making sure that you keep yourself protected, keep yourself grounded. Yeah. Okay, what can we tell Judah? What does Judah need to know? Star Dragons. What does Judah need to know? What does Judah need to know? Whoa. Number 23, enlightenment, moving forward. Again, we have another. So I just even had this on the last card, which is lighting your path, basically. And they're both on the same side, if you can see this. They're both like little lanterns guiding you in the night, in the dark. So this is the day, this is the night, right? Having that lantern guiding you along the way, right? Moving forward with enlightenment. So what I just picked up with this card is you doing a lot more work on your inner journey as well, and growing, taking care of your shadow work and growing from that. I hope you understand all these things, Jess or Helly. Like, if you maybe if he needs help. Hopefully you know, though, Judah. So I just saw that moon, and it made me feel like definitely trust your intuition, but always be guided by the star, that the thing that you want. This also makes me feel like the hermit as well. So this makes me feel like that hermit, you know, going inward, doing that work on the inside, and getting that enlightenment after all is said and done, right? It's a dark card. It's in the night, doing shadow work, having your light, having your lantern, which it represents the star, the thing that you're really, the goal that you're moving toward, right? So making sure that you take care of that inward journey, and making sure that you follow your star, follow your light, and also listen to your intuition. What does Judah need to know? Sacred self-care. What does Judah need to know? Do you want this card? 4, be still. This, you also had number 4 already. Be still. The talisman is a 4-9, but when you're doing numerology, it would be a 4. But yeah, you have another 4 card here. Yeah. Be still. Relax. Calm yourself. Ground yourself. Wisdom of the Oracle. What can we tell Judah? What does Judah need to know? Um, 44. Another 4. Okay, this is a double 4. Thinker. So this is the thing is I like that it was right after the be still, right? So this is the thing is it's also making me feel like part of manifesting is you being able to think, being able to, it also makes me feel this inner card as well with the enlightenment. It goes along with that. It says thinker, but it goes along with that hermit kind of feeling. Really doing that shadow work, but not overthinking. Does that make sense? I want you to think, sit and think, really go through, process it. But it's just sitting and thinking and being with your thoughts and writing them down if you need to. I just heard that as well. Make sure you're writing them down if you need to, okay? But it's definitely a time to be still, a time to think and process, because this is a lot. You have a lot of changes coming on right now, Judah. Your life is going to be completely different than you know it. I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm trying to make sure you understand that things are a lot different. So make sure that you rectify within yourself. And I like this thinker card, and I like this be still card, and I like this hermity kind of card with enlightenment. It's all about you really knowing yourself and growing and understanding yourself in a much better way, being a better man than other people around you, right? For your daughter, right? Yeah. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Judah. And happy Father-to-be Day. Oh, there they are. Be still. I just feel like your mind works too much sometimes. Perfect. Yes. I feel that. Thank you, Judah. You're welcome, Judah. Perfect. I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right, Haley, let's go. What can we tell Haley? I don't think I'm going to get to. Oh, wait, did I? Rave, I'm sorry. I totally did Haley and Judah first. Obviously, there's a reason. I don't know why, but I guess they were supposed to go first. I'm sorry about that. I just now realized it. I'm like, wait, why am I doing Judah and Haley when I haven't done Raven yet? But I apologize, Rave. I'm sorry. What does Haley need to know? What does Haley need to know? What does Haley need to know? Interesting. Same exact placement, too. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. This is crazy. You guys have two cards. You and Judah have two cards the same. So crazy. And the first one that repeats itself, oh my gosh, the first one that repeats itself is in the exact same position that Judah's was. Now, the interesting part is you start out with a 10 and you end with a 10 with these. 10s are usually end of cycles. They're new starts, basically. So you're ending a cycle to start a new cycle. So this is interesting. Oh my God, this is even crazier. I didn't even see this. So it's 10, 4, 4, 10. Judah had 4s also. And yeah, so do you. But not only 4s, but 10s. That's interesting. So 4s are archangel energy, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. That's so crazy. We had 3 cards the same last time. What? That is so crazy. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys see this. Okay. All right. So we have the number 10 of swords, which says, if you look, it says ruin. This is the thing, is it's not about like you're not going to be ruined. Like, I don't feel like your whole life is ruined or anything. Well, kind of it is. You're stepping into a new place and space. You're no longer single. You're no longer not single, meaning not necessarily not in a relationship, but I mean single meaning like you don't have a child at your hip all the time. Enjoy using the bathroom right now by yourself. Because that will be ruined from after the baby's born. Forget about it. Forget about it. As soon as that baby can crawl, walk, talk, the baby will be in there with you. So funny. Do you have an E name for the baby? Did we didn't talk about this, right? You are having a girl, right? If I'm not mistaken. But I feel girl energy, but I just saw the letter E, and I don't know why. Anyway, so ruin, is, so the 10 of Swords is usually like you see the guy laying on his stomach and he's got all the swords in his back, like, oh, that's it. I got all the, oh. This is more like, okay, coming to an end of this cycle where everything feels hard, heavy. So whether it's, the end of the pregnancy where you're like, I'm going to get some relief, right? Whatever that is. You know what I heard though? Is like, your body is not ruined. Like, that's why I giggled when I did, because they made me laugh when they're like that, your body is not ruined. Okay. So, because the thought in my head was, my body is ruined. It's not ruined. Okay. Your body is amazing. It's going to be beautiful still, no matter what. It may be different, but it's not ruined. Okay. We need to be clear on that. I want you to make sure that you're really focusing on good, healthy, positive self-talk when you're talking about your body. Okay. Specifically because they had brought that up as like the thought in my head, like, my body is ruined. No, it's not ruined. If you have stretch marks, they're tiger stripes and you earned those bitches. Okay. You earned every single one of them. Okay. If it's just that your boobs look completely different, it's motherhood. Right? These are things that don't worry about, don't beat yourself up about, and don't be too harsh on yourself. But this also makes me feel like the end of a cycle, especially of, it's so weird. I heard like self-harm, meaning you being hard on yourself or you harming yourself mentally over and over again, because this is where we're going to put an end to that, right? Like that whole thought process of like, my body is ruined, right? That's a negative thought pattern. That's you self-sabotaging yourself in the way that you think about your body, right? So this is the end of that cycle. This is done. You're going to be thinking differently, right? There are things that are going to be different, especially with motherhood, right? So there are a lot of ending of cycles in that way. Like, you always have to think of somebody else, and I don't think that you think only of yourself, but that's not what I mean. It means now there's somebody else that's going to be on the forefront of your mind. You're not going to be sabotaging yourself or being hard on yourself or whatever this is, right? There's somebody else that you're going to think of, and you're not going to you don't want your child to be hard on themselves because they've watched you be hard on yourself. Does that make sense? So this is the end of that cycle. That's it. You're not going to think that you're ruined, that there's negative thoughts, thinking positive thoughts coming forward, because you want the baby to pick up on those energies, right? Knowing that they are strong and capable, right? This is that 4 of discs. Again, so this is the interesting part, that because both of you got this, and I felt, that this balance of power within not just you and Hale, not just you and Judah and Haley, but also with your in-laws, right? The grandparents, right? There's going to be more voices than just both of yours, right? And this is all about you guys remaining grounded, that you guys manifest what it is that you really want to manifest. Understand that you are equally powerful within yourself. Empower yourself, because this is another thing that I want to share with you both as being parents to be, right? One of the things is that a lot of times, no offense, Jess or Chris, when you live with in-laws or your parents, there can be a tendency for many more voices, right? 4 voices, many more voices than just the parents' voices. The thing is everybody working together to make sure that you're all on the same page, that there is no, like, one of the things that would drive me crazy after Jesse's dad and I broke up is that I'm like, listen, we have to be a united front. There is no, Like, oh, if I say she's grounded and you just go, oh, she's not grounded here, right? No, we have to be consistent. We have to be in the same place and space, that when I say that, this is what's going on, you're going to back me up, because the same will go for me. I will back you up, right? So this is the thing. It's all about making sure everybody's on the same page, also, that everybody is in a grounded place and space. Everybody is empowered. And it takes a community, right? Because look at this. This is all, it's like self little community, and there's one way in, one way out, right? So it's all about being really honest with yourselves, really manifesting what it is you want. And you guys could all do this together too, right? But this is about really owning your voice as well, right? Each of you having your own individual voices and having your voices. And the thing is sometimes parents want to help the children with their children, but you're the parents now. So you have to know what you want for your child, and grandparents may have to understand. And I'm not saying that they'll always agree with you, because we don't always agree with our children. And we as parents feel the need to tell our children what's what, really, right? But you have to understand that it comes from a place of love, and from a place of usually knowing better, because these are all things that you're just going to learn, right? So everybody take it with a grain of salt. Understand that there's new things coming in here, right? That are changing, and everybody has to be on the same page, right? We have to all work together, earth, air, fire, water, to manifest what it is we truly want. And you both need to be empowered and in your understanding of what you want to do. Like, have a parent plan, right? And really make vows between each other that states, listen, I will always have your back. No matter what happens, I will always have your back as a parent. And I'm the person that will be there for you, right? Especially when we're being tag teamed. No. By the children if they outrun us. Whatever. You understand what I mean. Four of Wands, completion. Four of Wands is like, Four of Wands is marriage energy. Completion, meaning that coming together, ceremony. So whether or not you actually make a marriage vow, the baby has already created this marriage vow for you. It may not necessarily be in paper here, right? But it is a spiritual marriage. And that's what I want you to know. You guys have already created a life. And when that life is born, you have created a spiritual marriage. There's no other way to put it. Yes, I fucking spiritually married two different men. And I didn't know that at the time. I'm just saying. I didn't know that's what I was doing. Because I always believed that I didn't need a marriage to have a child. But Spirit told me different. It is a spiritual marriage. So whether or not you actually put a ring on it, it is a marriage. Okay? And it is a very important vow between you, which is the child. So, or children, right? So I kept going, wait, are they married? No, they're not married. Wait, they are married. No, they're not married. And so I kept feeling marriage and wedding. I think so. It may be more than just the spiritual marriage. That's of course up to you. I'm just the tarot reader. You can do what you need to do and want to do with your life. Okay. But I'm just telling you, this may be more than just a spiritual marriage. However, it is a spiritual marriage. There's already a completion because you're creating a life together. Okay. And then the 10 of discs, aka the 10 of pentacles, which is that wealth card. This is the card that Judah also had, right? This is the happy family, happy wife, happy life card. This is like, what? That's amazing. I have everything that I want. This is the abundance. This is, and we also see that, right? We have like a wheel here. So that completion is also like happy family, like happy wife, happy life. Like I've got the money, I've got the family, I've got it all, man. Listen, I've created all of this beautiful bounty around me and within me, right? Yeah, that's amazing. Like these two cards, you guys both like mirrored each other with. So I think that's pretty amazing. But I also think it's funny that you guys were mirroring each other with 4s, right? All right, let's go. Enchanted map. What can we tell Haley? What does Haley need to know? What does Haley need to know? What does Haley need to know? Whee! Woo! I think I want that card. It's trying to escape. Gentle gardener. Oh, I love that. Number 2. The gentle gardener. So what they just made me feel is you being very light on yourself and taking care of yourself. And what they showed me was with the gentle gardener, what they were showing me is like weeding, but not just ripping them out and pulling them out and being like, "Arr!" No, it's more about, oh, okay, I do see and understand this about myself, and I can take that out. I can release and let go of that, right? So it's about being a curator, really, of your soul and yourself, your health, your wealth, your mental stability, your all of these great things, right? It's really about keeping yourself in check and pulling the weeds when they need to be pulled and really looking at yourself. I love this with like, it's probably Jack going, no, I'm not going to be able to get food. And I feel bad. Okay. Yeah, so it's really about curating yourself and being a gentle gardener, meaning, releasing things that you no longer need within yourself and fertilizing, giving yourself good stuff when you need it. Really about tending to yourself and being there for yourself and taking care of yourself, right? As we have spirit watching over us, Mother Goddess, right? Helping us take care of ourselves, right? I love that gentle gardener. That's so sweet. Okay. Star Dragons, what can we tell Haley? What does Haley need to know? What does Haley need to know? What does Haley need to know? Ah! What does Haley need to know? Oh, I just heard stand up for yourself. That was interesting. I don't know why. Number 14, understanding. And isn't that interesting? You have a 1 and a 4 for this card. Understanding, looking at both sides. So I like this because I think in the last time it had brought you up in Judah's reading, meaning for him to understand that the power isn't just one side or the other, that it's really being able to stop and look and see the viewpoint from both sides. You now have to be in a different place in space. Now you can see things more from a parent's side of things and not being a parent, right? So it's now you have to also look at things in a different way from both sides because, you're going to have to be the person who, can understand both sides of a story and be able to take it and just make a decision on it, right? So if your kid wants to go out and they haven't done their homework and they're trying to pass and graduate, you have to see their point of view, and you also have to stay firm in your point of view, right? But it's always good to look at both sides. Oh, that's interesting. So this is what just fell out as I was thinking about you. It's number 51, sync with the moon. So stay in that place and space with the moon cycle, right? Today is the first day of the new moon. So it is a new moon today. So sync with the moon. But now I want to make sure that we have another one that, what can we tell Haley? What does Haley need to know? Sacred self-care. What does Haley need to know? What does Haley need to know? I want that one. Number 2, alone time. I think that's really important because you're not going to get a whole hell of a lot of alone time from here on out, to be honest. And when you can take those moments, and if there's anything that I would teach or tell younger Cindy, was to have some alone time, because you're going to really need to be able to know yourself as well as being a mom, right? So it's also, it's about, again, going back to that, being a gentle gardener and taking care of yourself, right? It's taking time to be alone with yourself and know and understand that that's important and it's imperative, right? Be a gentle gardener. Take time for yourself. Understand yourself. Grow and learn about yourself, okay? Wisdom of the Oracle. What can we tell Haley? What does Haley need to know? What does Haley need to know? So this one just came out. It just fell, but it was upside down. But I needed to know which way to put it back in properly. And for God's sakes, it is the Thinker, number 44, exactly like Judah got. I can't even with you two. I can't even with you two tonight. So Thinker energy, don't be in your head so much. Talk together, because you both got that. That makes me think that both of you can have a tendency of being thinking and go inward and not communicate with each other. So this is really about you guys communicating your thoughts that you're having within yourself, your internal dialogue. You need to communicate to each other. Really have that communication, really talk to each other, really be there for each other for that internal dialogue and communications, right? Try and be on the same page, as well as, yes, thinking about things before you speak sometimes, because we don't want to harm the other person with the words that we say, right? So it's about really taking time thinking about what you're going to say, but also helping each other with the internal dialogue going on. Number 14, truth be told. So this is the second time you've gotten a number 14. You also had it with this, which is understanding, right? Looking at both sides. And now we have truth be told, number 14. Look, we have your mom had an owl and you have an owl as well, which of course is intuitive, seeing things that are not necessarily there. Look at, then we have this gold mask with the eyes. Weird. And the eyes look to be a little bit more blinded, right? So it's about really using your intuition, telling the truth, and it's not about and we have air energy as well, because you can see the clouds and stuff inside. You see windows and see the outside. You see the little flower petals blowing in the wind, and you can see the face in there. But this is about air energy. It's about thought. It's about the truth, because swords are also air symbol, and that's about truth. So this is about making sure that the truth is always being told, but rectifying the truth within yourself as well, right? Being truthful and being honest with yourself. It's not just with each other and holding each other accountable, but it's also holding ourselves accountable and speaking the truth within ourselves, right? And really know when to say I'm sorry, apologize to each other. Judah, that's not just for Haley. It's you too, right? It's about you guys really speaking the truth with each other. Whoa, that's so. When I just took those glasses off and I'm looking at these now, it's freaking my eyes out. It's about telling the truth within each of yourselves as well as to each other, right? Being honest with the things that your shadow sides, right? The things that you're tripped up about, the things that are not always like, gives you a little dirt on the face, right? The things that are not always your shining exemplary traits, right? If you have some dirt on your face, well, it'll wash off, right? But it's about coming clean and being honest, right? Being honest with yourself as much as the other person. Okay? I hope you enjoyed that, Haley and Judah, because you guys were so intertwined and enmeshed with each other. It's because the baby's coming. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the donation, honey. I appreciate it. Okay, we have our last donation reading from Raven Galactic. Rave, I'm sorry. I feel so bad that I jumped the line for you. I'm so sorry. Oh, and I'm dropping my glasses. So this is also how I do this. I don't just put them all in at the top or at the bottom. I literally am so anal that I put them throughout the deck. And then I shuffle. So for them to get the same cards, that's fucking crazy to me. Like, it's crazy. The statistics alone on them getting the same card. This is a 78 card deck, friends. 78 cards. Like, it's not, and I only pull 4 cards. Like, that went against all the possible stats. Okay? 2 out of 4 cards were the same. Actually, and then with the others, 3. The thinker card came up for them both also. That's just crazy. So that card alone, I can't remember how many cards are in these decks. I think the thinker is in this card, right? In this deck. But there's a lot of cards here. Let's see. I can't remember which deck it is. I think it says 52. Hang on. 52 card deck. So that they both got the same one out of 1 card, 52. And it doesn't say. Oh, 54 cards in the Enchanted Map deck. So I couldn't remember which one, if it was Wisdom of the Oracle or if it was the Enchanted Map that it came out of. Crazy. I just cannot believe that you guys had this 3 cards the same last time. And you had 3 cards the same this time. So crazy. LMAO, I take lots of baths. Listen. Good luck trying to find time. If you haven't taken a shower in 4 days, it's fine. It is okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's just a shower. Judah. Be patient. Yes, we are. Oh my God, are you kidding? E.L. is his last name? Stop it. I can't even. That is hysterical. I just got a couple within the last few months, and oh my God, I talk about how different my boobs look all the time. Yes, they will. Definitely, we talk about what we want for our daughter all the time, and we always stick by one another. That's perfect. We talk about it, but we want to wait until after the baby and how everything goes with her. Is that for like if you guys are getting married or something? Is that what that one was in regard to? Yes, I've been having a hard time with my job. Can I get a card pull when you can? If not, it's okay. Yes, I can give you a card pull. We love it. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so happy. I appreciate you so much. Oh, honey, I'm so happy and I'm glad that you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for your donations. Okay? Thank you. Mwah. I love you guys. Let's see. Rave. Okay. Is Rave here? Okay, I'm going to pull a card for Cassandra really quick while we're waiting for Rave. Raven Galactic. I just heard, so I gotta tell you this. I just heard, oh my God, what the hell is the name of them? Oh, God. The white guys rap early, like 80s, 90s. Why can't I think? Oh, Beastie Boys. That's what it is. I didn't even have to look it up. The Beastie Boys. I have the Beastie Boys in my brain when I'm thinking of Raven Galactic. Beastie Boys Galactic. I can't think of the intergalactic. Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic. That's literally in my head right now. Just my brain thinks in lyrics, friends. My brain thinks in lyrics. Yes, if we got married, we wanted to get married before her, but she came sooner than we expected. Yes. But remember, it is also already, you have already created a life, and it's a spiritual marriage. Spirit sees it as a marriage. So I'm like, listen, I'm the only single person I know that's been married twice. Wait, what? Spiritual marriages, friends, spiritual marriages, not real marriages. One of these days, I will be married. And not with the wrong person and not for the wrong reasons, but because our hearts are one. All right, let's see. Rave wanted to know. Rave. What was her name again? I can't remember her name. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, wait here. Sebastian, are you still here? Nope, I don't think so. I'm way back, you guys, just so we're clear. I'm just looking for Ravens, what he had told me he wanted me to do it on. Messages from Kendra. Thank you. Okay, can we have messages from Kendra for Raven? Messages from Kendra. What messages can you give us from Kendra? What messages can you give us from Kendra? Messages can you give us from Kendra? I had these two just jump out at me. They're nice. Ah! Okay. I'm going to take these. So I'm going to... Okay. Okay, Rave. Messages from Kendra. Okay, so I have 9 of Pentacles or discs, which is gain. So a lot of times with this card, this is like the I'm making my paper. This is like the solitary person making their money, being on a solitary journey at the moment. And this is kind of what I feel like right now. She's in a place and space where she's making her money. She's making her life where she wants it. Okay. And it says gain, right? But this is what she makes me feel like she wants you to do this as well, to be doing the things that you want and need for your life to get you to where you need to be, right? To be in that place and state of, I'm feeling so good about myself. I am making my money. I'm doing what I want to do what I want to do. Okay. But, and then we go into the 3 of Wands, which is virtue. So this card, and it says virtue, but, it's not like, okay, I want you to be, I'm being solitary, you be solitary. That's not what I get. But I do kind of feel like, okay, well, I'm waiting for that one person that's coming, right? So in this place and space, right, this is more like, okay, I'm living my best life, but yes, I still have you on my mind. I know what I want, and the time when it comes, it'll be right. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting, and I know you're waiting for me. But as I say that, it doesn't mean that you can't live your life. And if you happen to have a love that comes into your life, like you have to live your life how you want to live your life and not just base it on possibilities. Do you understand? Oh shit, there's a structure fire, so I may be called out. I'm with the auxiliary. So when there are structure fires, we get called out to help the firemen and make sure that they have coffee, that they're being taken care of, or water especially, right? So I'll be on alert right now for that. Anyway, so yes, we are both doing these things. Take care of ourselves. Yes, we still know and understand that we are waiting for that other person. Now, this is exactly how these cards fell out. This is how they landed on my lap. It's just like this. So I want you, it's kind of like this is crossing these right now. Okay. So this one, it speaks of worry. So five of discs, which is the worry card. 5 of Pentacles. This is like the 5 of Pentacles a lot of times they'll show you like a person outside of the door and they can't get in. They're cold, huddled up. It's a lot of times this is being left out in the cold. This is a worry card. This is a fear card, right? And it was on its side and it was kind of like crossing the next 2 cards. So this is something that I need you to be aware of, Rave, okay? Because these two cards are really nice, right? We have 19, which is the sun. The sun is like, I want my happy sun, and I want everything, that my happiness and everything. And then we have the 3 of discs, or the 3 of pentacles, which is that teamwork card that I've talked about, right? It says works. But this is the thing, is this happiness and working it out, I need you to not have this worry getting in the way and blocking it. Okay. So I want you to try and resist the urge to be negative. Raven, resist the urge to be negative or have negative thoughts in regard to the relationship with Kendra. Okay. Coming into this dimension, the 3rd dimension, right? Coming here, we need you to eliminate any kind of worry, any kind of fear regarding that, because we want you to have this sun. We want you to have this happiness. So what is her message to you? Get out of fear, right? Get out of that worry mode and space that this won't happen. Okay. You need to manifest the positive thoughts. So eliminate negative thoughts. If it starts coming on, I'm gonna find her. She's coming toward me. We're gonna find each other. Does that make sense, honey? So I want to make sure that you are staying on top of this. Okay. So I have this that says, okay, listen, yes, I may be single and leading my life, but I know that I want you. And I'm overcoming any kind of worry or fear, because we're going to have our day in the sun. We are going to work it out and work together to create this. And Spirit's on our side with it. It's 3 sides, right? You, Kendra, and Spirit, right? Working together to create this happy ever after, all right? So you guys are going to find each other. Have faith, right? But I also want you to live your life too. That's just me. That's just me, right? I'm not going to tell you to stay chaste. Just live your life how you deem fit, right? Okay. Enchanted map. What can we tell our friend Raven Galactic? What can we tell our friend Raven Galactic? What can we tell our friend Raven? What can we tell our friend Raven? What does Raven need to know? Guys, make sure you're smashing the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you are notified when I go live, post new content, when I post something in the community section. And I want you guys to give it a thumbs up as well. And I want you to make sure that you pass me around with your friends. I like it. Number 30, making a choice. Oh, I think that is amazing, right? Because that's basically what this card is saying. You have to make a choice, right? Get rid of the worry. You have to make a decision between the two, right? Choose which you are trying to create in your life, right? Look, and it's not always a very steady and assured path, right? This is, you step off the edge, you're falling, friend. Okay. So it's really about you making a good decision for yourself in your life. Okay. Star Dragons, what can you tell our friend Raven Galactic? What does Rave need to know? What messages from Kendra does he need to know? What messages from Kendra does he need to know? I want that one right there. Number 21, resilience, finding your limits. I love this card for you, Rave, because it says that you need to know and understand what your limits are. Look, this is a gentleman who's really being followed by his intuition and trusting himself, right? But he's also knowing and understanding that there's a limit to everything, right? So you need to find your limits. But I also feel like this is a boundary thing, right? You need to create your boundaries, and you need to enact them enact them, right? Put them where they're supposed to be. Put those boundaries up that you have, finding your limits within yourself and being resilient. Okay? But also feel like knowing that you can come back from things even if you think that you've strayed too far, right? What messages does Kendra have for Rave regarding sacred self-care? What does Rave need to know from Kendra? What messages from Kendra regarding self-care does Rave need to know? What does Rave need to know from Kendra? The card fell out, but it fell face down, so I couldn't see it. So I'm not choosing it. What messages from Kendra to Raven? I kind of felt this card. Number 23, family. Know and understand that you have family, even if you can't see them or touch them or hear them. Know that you guys are family. I also just felt number 54, watch a movie. So do these sacred self-care items for yourself, right? Take time to watch a movie. Do the things you want to do for yourself right now, right? And know and understand that you have family around you. Whether or not it's your biological family, it's here nor there. Whether or not you can feel them and have them around you right now, it's here nor there. But she's saying that she is family for you. Take some time to watch a movie for yourself. What does our friend Rave need to know from Kendra? What messages do you have from Kendra to Raven? What messages from Kendra to Raven? $27, exchanging gifts. Aw, see little kitty meow. So we have little fairy energy, but this is the thing, is exchanging gifts is not necessarily just physical things, right? It could be an exchange of emotional or even spiritual gifts, right? Because seeing each other on like the astral plane, right? The fifth dimension, right? You guys can exchange gifts there as well as here. So send her some energy. She'll feel it, right? And be open to receiving energy from her as well. Exchanging gifts. I love it. Rave, thank you so much for your donation, honey. I hope you enjoyed your reading tonight. I'm sorry that I got out of order. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I couldn't explain it. And Cassie, we're going to pull a card for you. For you. For you. All right, I'm trying to decide which cards I want to use. Do I want to use the Thoth or do I want to use one of the Oracle decks? Thoth is like me. All right, what can we tell Cassie? What does Cassie need to know? What does Cassie need to know? Yay! What does Cassie need to know? What does Cassie need to know? Oh, the Justice card. So it's number 8. And even though it says adjustment, this is a major arcana. And this is more about, they call them the trumps rather than major arcana. But it says adjustment here, but it is the Justice card. You can see that the scales of justice right here and the sword of truth. Now this is the thing is it could be an adjustment time, but I also feel like there are things that are going to be on your side, whether or not you think they are, whether or not you think they're actually going to be on your side, they are going to be on your side. Like, I feel like favoring things for you, rather than not. Does that make sense to you? Like the scales are weighing in for you on your side. Does that make sense? I do feel like I keep hearing an adjustment period, an adjustment period, an adjustment period. Oh, it could be an adjustment period. Like, this is an adjustment. Or this is an adjustment period, meaning this is a time of change for right now for you. There are things going on that you may not see right now, but I do feel like it would be on your side. I don't know if this is necessarily relationship or if it's outside of it, like work or like if there was a lawsuit that you were participating in, I feel like you would have favorable outcome. Does that make sense? Like if it was a literal law stuff. I just heard again, like you have to allow for an adjustment period. So they're saying it was saying an adjustment period. Now it's make sure you have room for that adjustment period. So there's some kind of change coming for you, and you just need to know and understand that you have to allow for adjustment, that things are not going to be whippity lickety split, that you need to make sure that you're creating space for yourself, because there is an adjustment period with this. For some reason, I feel like your husband and your son for some reason. So I don't know if there's changes coming with you guys and your son, like if he was going away to college or something. Start preparing now. But I thought he was younger. I don't know. But for some reason, they keep saying an adjustment period. So allow yourself for an adjustment period. Okay? It's an adjustment period. So that's a very interesting card. Yeah. Major Arcana. So Spirit really needed you to know and understand that message. Okay? Oh my gosh, you do start a new job tomorrow. That's amazing. Perfect. You are so welcome. We're going to be looking at colleges for your son. So this is what I say is you are definitely going to need to take an adjustment period. And I know this is how long do you have? Do you have like another year that he's going away that he would go to school? Because I want you to start understanding and maybe not necessarily distancing yourself, but distancing yourself, or teaching him things so that he can be away from you. These are things that you really need to look at, and it's going to be harder if you just allow it all at one time. Like, oh, just wait till that. You need to be able to, because it doesn't matter how much time you give yourself, it's hard to let them go, right? And to be adults. I mean, Jansen is 20 and he lives here, and I still am like, no, you can't do that. And then I'm like, oh, he's an adult. He'll be a junior in high school this September. I'm having a really hard time with it already. Yes. And so it's be gentle on yourself, honey. Be very gentle on yourself. I literally, Jessica, my daughter, went to college just at FLCC. And so she's just at Finger Lake. She's just in Canandaigua. It's a 45-minute drive from my house. And I literally, like, I thought I was fine. I was okay. You know, I'm cool. I'm cool with it. It's good. She was commuting from here to there. And then she started deciding that I'm going to stay at dad's house because her dad lived in Shortsville, which was like 15 minutes from school. And so she's like, you know what? I'm just going to stay at dad's and go from there. And I'm like, okay. Dude, I was a fucking wreck. My daughter is not that far away. She wasn't here anymore. And so it was hard. She even took a year off, if I'm not mistaken. She took a year off and then went to, I don't think she went right after school. Either way, it was rough on her mom. But it was something that I didn't think I needed the time. And then I'm like, oh my God, I need the time to do that, because it was hard on me. So if you can allow yourself and ease into it rather than what I did, because I was a totally like denial is a river in Egypt. And I was on the boat there. I didn't think I needed that space and time, but I really did need that space and time. Yeah. So good luck on the new job tomorrow. You better get to sleep, girl. Thank you so much for staying and hanging out with me. That's amazing. Oh, go to college in Arizona. Yes, it is tough. It is tough. My bestie lives in Arizona, and it's not like it's just a hop, a skip, and a jump. Like Jessica was a hop, skip, and jump to Canandaigua, literally. And I had a meltdown. Didn't know that I was going to have a meltdown, but I did. But yeah, I mean, I had 2 other children. Jansen started kindergarten when Jessica was a senior, right? Jet was 3 at the time. So I had little kids, little tiny kids, when Jessica was, contemplating going to college. Jansen finished kindergarten, and I think that Jessica didn't go to school for a year. I really think that. But I could be wrong. Listen, it's been a long time now. 2009 was a long time ago. So, yeah. That's when she graduated, was 2009. I think she started in 2010. Yes, because it was when we were here. She started college here. And we moved in 2010. Yes, 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 that is correct. I had just finished going to Brockport. Well, they had me finish. I was dematriculated. But I can go back. I have 2 more classes to do. They usually say you need a year off or whatever. I've taken quite a few off, by the way, like 15. Yeah. But just give yourself time and energy. Yes, she is still one of my babies. Yes. Okay. Well, yes, I will check that. You guys, thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for hanging out and doing this Dad's Day live and new moon today. I appreciate you guys. And thank you so much for being here with me. And thank you for the donations. I appreciate it. This is what I do for a living. I have a family to support. And so I do readings. And that's how I make my money. For the most part. I do have a notary business as well. But people aren't buying houses, friends, just so you know. So, yeah, please pass me around, share me, like me, thumbs up, smash the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, so you know when I go live, when I post new content, when I post something in the community section. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday for Tarot Tuesday, because I will be back here for our normal Tarot Tuesday. Donations and free readings, free 1-card pulls. Donations get extras, extra cards, and they are guaranteed a read, and they are prioritized. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the day. Enjoy Juneteenth. For some of you guys, it's already the next day. Well, it is now 12:45 here. Eastern time. So it's already Juneteenth. So happy Juneteenth. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be here. I'll see you then. Bye, guys. Thanks so much. I love you guys. Have a great night.